Hello viewers, another beautiful day or night. Hope your five senses work, health and strength is good. Or excellent. Yep. So you heard of Puppy Linux, you heard of Slackware Linux, but Rocky Linux? Listen to this. Rocky Linux 10.0 reaches GA as free Rhel 10 alternative. Yeah, it says here, following the Red Hat Enterprise Linux 10.0 release going a GA in May, Rocky Linux 10.0 is now available as this free alternative to the Rhel 10. And it says, joining the likes of Alma Linux 10.0 as another Rhel 10 downstream, Rocky Linux 10.0 has reached general availability. Rocky Linux 10.0 follows the latest Rhel 10 changes with many software updates. x86 64 version 3 as the new x86_64 baseline, initial support for the RISC-V architecture, and more. Some key package of Rocky Linux 10.0 includes the likes of Python 3.12, PHP 8.3, Nginx 1.26, MSQL 8.4, MariaDB 10.11, LLVM 19.1, Rust 1.84.1, Go 1.23, and many others updates compared to the default Rhel 9/Rocky Linux 9 days. And it says here Rocky Linux 10.0 downloads and more detail on today's GA release via rockylinux.org. We got 2 comments. Let's see what they're yapping about here. Rocky Linux. You know what? It says here, what do we got here? It says, yay, you can finally install my new server. Who was this? This is Brad Zero said, yay, you can finally install my new server. And then Pep said this, does it come with Linux kernel 6.x? That's a good question. I think it would. I think every Linux OS comes with Linux with the Linux kernel, you know, to where you can use it. Yeah. What else we got here? Now, let's go on. See what they're at on rockylinux.org. You know, when I see the Rhel, I remember when I was looking at certifications for Linux. That's where that will come in, like the Rhel certification from CompTIA. Let's see, Rocky Linux 10.0 now available now. And what they got here? They have important notice, testing. They have upgrades and conversion process, known issues, release engineering updates, acknowledgements, and they got what else they got? That's what they got here. They got let's see, installer, DHCP client server, desktop, desktop environment, Wayland, X11. Let's see, what's this? You got 64-bit AMD Intel x86 -64 version 3 x86 64-bit RISC-V 64-bit ARM version 8.0 -A Arch 64 IBM powered Indian PPC, IBMC, what's this, S390X 32-bit package have been removed from Rocky Linux. This means that 32-bit application will no longer run on this version of Rocket Linux plus use 64-bit libraries or containers with 32-bit dependencies instead. Alright. What's this? Users will have administrative privilege by default unless you deselect the option. The remote desktop protocol is now default for graphical remote access. When they say administrative privilege, it means like if you got a network, you know, it's like when you buy an operating system. When you buy an operating system, let's say you buy I'm gonna use Windows for a minute. Let's say you buy a Windows 10 Home. If you buy the Home version, you don't have administrative privilege like a system administrator would have, like a network administrator would have. You know, a network administrators will have like, say like 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32, what's that, 36, what's that, 40, 44, 48, 52 computers, etc. on a network running. That's what administrative privilege is. It's like you got a whole bunch of computers running off one network, and you're the system administrator, and then you set the privileges to the computers, to the users. You know, it would be like having a room with 100 computers in it. But you're the system administrator, and you set the privileges for the user so they can use it. You know, so yeah, it would be like you running a what you call it, like a gaming cafe. You know, like one of my internet cafes. I do gaming. You know, you're the administrator, you the network administrator. You set the privileges so the customers can use it. They'll have access to certain things, but they won't have access to other things. So that's what a network administrator or system administrator is. Yeah. And you know, to be a system administrator, that means you got to know network first. First, you got to learn how to build PCs. Learn how to build PCs, and you know, and second, you got to go which in turn that it transfers into computer networking, meaning that you know the seven layers, you know, of the what's that, the OSI model. OSI model stands for open system interconnect. Whoops. Open system interconnect. So you know, the seven layers of a computer network is the let's see here, the physical layer, the data link layer, the network layer, the transport layer, the sessions layer, transport layer, the application layer, the presentation layer, or application layer, presentation layer. Those are the seven layers of a computer network. So when it comes to system administration, you have to know that. When it comes to system administration, you got to know it, and which leads into servers and cloud and data centers and enterprise networks and all that. So yeah, you got to know all that stuff. So yeah, so when they say system administrator, you know, it's the difference. You know, the difference would be when you buy an operating system, you get the home version or the professional edition. The professional edition will be for like network administration. The home version is for customers who are not into system administration and all that. But you could use the home version to practice system administration, but you won't have that privilege like the professional edition of operating system. So yeah, but when it comes to this stuff, man, yeah, you got to know that stuff. Just saying. Yeah, but other than that, man, Rocky Linux. You know, Rocky Linux 10. Yeah. So when it comes to this, you know, computer stuff, you gotta, you know, you gotta know, you gotta know how to, you gotta know it, you know, you know, the ins and outs and working of it, you know. So yeah. Anywho, but let's give you a little gist of what's going on here. So with your Rocky Linux. Yeah. What's this? They talked about PHP 8.3 new highlights, notable new features and changes, dynamic programming language, database servers, PHP 8.3, Python 3.2. What's this? Nginx 1.26, Post GRESQL 16.8. What else we got here? MSQL 8.4, Valley 8.0, MariaDB 10.11, and then Performance eTool Debugger. What was it? OBD 14.2, Vailgran 3.23.0, System Tab 5.1, Dynus 12.3.0. What's this? eFutil 0.192, what's this? Bygale 2.6, Performance Monitoring, Performance Copilot 6.3.0, Grafana 10.2.6, Computer Toolset LLVM Toolset 19.1.7, Rust Toolset 1.84.1, Gold Toolset 1.23. Yeah. So yeah, you guys got some stuff. You got set support for RISC-V architecture. What else they got up here? And they got testing, and then they got upgrade conversion. Yeah, you guys are good. But yeah, yeah, Rocky Linux 10.0. So yeah, so when it comes to those operating systems, when you're buying them, you know, one for home for users, you know, for regular users, but the professional edition or enterprise edition would be for people that are into networking, you know, system administration. So, you know, so yeah, where you're the network administrator and you control all the networks. Anywho, that's my little yapping for now. But anyway, yeah. So when it comes to that networking stuff, you know the seven layers of a computer network. Gotta know it. Oh yeah. You know, and those books, upgrading and repairing networks, upgrading and repairing servers. Those books come in handy, you know. Yeah. So yeah, I teach you that, you know, big books about yay thick, this wide. Yeah, those books come in handy. You gotta know that stuff. So yeah, good little hobby though, to get into. You know, if you're into the tech stuff, and if you want to learn how computer hardware work, you know. So yeah, and then, you know, buy you some old computers. You know, get you about 4 or 5 of them, set up a little network and practice. You know, yeah. If you're thinking about taking that those certification tests, so yeah. You know, books like what's that? Windows, mastering Windows 2000 Server 2008, 2016 servers, books like that. You got to know that stuff too, you know. So, oh yeah, technology, man. Anyway, I'm gonna leave this video for y'all to enjoy it out. Nice talking to you people again. Crystal, Star Wars, such a thing. Borg, Dark Side. Go. Peace.